Right. That means to make that louder. I want to be a little quieter. It's still quite loud. I mean, it's not loud for you guys, it's loud for me. I know I'm a little bit late starting my stream. So I got everything ready except for my streaming software. I went to launch my streaming software and it said, no. Literally had to restart my PC. So that was my own fault. I really should have made sure that it was like all ready to go. At least everything's ready to run the tournament, right? That's something. I'm just making sure everything's sorted and ready. Settings, I'm just going through. Yeah, so that's going through the correct mic, so it's good quality audio. I do need to, as I said, just sort out the volume for myself. Oops. Sorry about those loud bings. I was literally turning down the audio volume in my headset. Downside to restarting everything as well is my background app is no longer running, but I guess that's not a problem really. I'm gonna quickly check everything's okay on, because Streamlabs doesn't say there's any issues when I'm streaming, but then when I go to like my go live and manage, it'll be like there's this issue, there's that issue. Not always, but it's always good to check. Stream health. Yeah, so it's all good at the moment. So let's have a quick look. But that's fine. I'll close that for now. Everything's live. I forgot to double check. Waiting for people to join now anyway, so it's fine. I'm just double checking that everything that should be active is active. Yeah, perfect. Might need to change some settings in the background because Streamlabs doesn't let me edit certain information about the stream. Like, I don't think it's got the tower on it right now. But I mean, obviously I am streaming the tower. I mean, like the description, but I won't worry about that. I'll start setting up my schedules on YouTube so I can put everything in properly. Yeah, so new highest wave on tier 15, awesome. But that's not why we're here. I got quite a few. That's impressive. Okay. Oh no, that's 17 in a whole run. Right, okay. I'm going to, not that I'm going to have any luck on this, but I'm going to buy a few by themselves, just in case I got what I wanted. Because if I can get that up to Mythic, that would be amazing. I just need one more to get it to Mythic. Just shatter some shards, try and click the right things. So I saw one of the battle conditions today is a bad one for me, but we'll see how it goes. It might not actually be too bad because I don't usually survive that long anyway, but I can see how it might cap out my survivability. I've also got this going, battle conditions. Hi Noah Thompson, how are you doing? I'm just going through everything. Chain Thunder is now up to 30%, so that's going to start making a difference now. Chrono Field has gone up to 24%, so the last 2 levels on that. Health Regen, I've decided to just sit until it's maxed. Then obviously we've got a lab coin discount. But battle conditions is going to be the biggest one. The problem is my econ at the moment is a little bit stretched. Just going to see if I can get my Chain Lightning chance up again. Trying to get a... Basically, I've got a plan. But I don't think it's going to go to plan so much as I want. In fact, I'm going to stop this now because I'm curious. I don't think I can. Yeah, because to be fair, what I'm getting from that is barely anything. So max. Oh, okay. Cancel. So we're just going to 161. And then we'll max this one out. That way, we still get those 3. That works. And then, when I'm re-rolling, I have 2 chances instead. Still didn't get Chain Lightning chance of Mythic or higher, but doubled my chances of getting it, at least. And I'm not after anything on this, so that's not so bad. Right, we'll just have a look. That can't be leveled up. Can I level this up? No. Didn't even look to see if I could level it up either. Okay, so that's where we are with our modules. I'm just trying to think, is there anything I can get before we do our tournament run? Make sure I'm on the correct build, obviously. Which means I need to be back here. I've got a few extra upgrades as well. So I got this up to 1 star. My Multiverse Nexus is 4 stars, and I've got, I think I need 1 more, and then I'm done for Multiverse Nexus. I've got a lot of fodder, just because of mistakes mainly. Yeah, so I need 1 more of this. Yeah, 1 more Multiverse Nexus. Is my space displaced? Yes, sorry, I'm still waiting for that one. I did also get Death Penalty up to Ancestral as well. So, been getting a few nice upgrades. So, Pulsar Harvester first. Primary, yes. And then we go, this is secondary. The only thing, so I do primary and then secondary, but I have noticed sometimes my black hole will drop. It won't be permanent. Trying to go to sleep, but I have a massive headache. So, looking at your screen, genius idea. No, I understand. Don't worry about it. I mean, I've got Golden Tower. No, it's because what? I'm getting minus 17 seconds. My black hole, if we go to the right place, is 12-second difference. In theory, it should stay perma, but I think it's just if you have a bit of bad luck. Hello, Jeff. Please don't spam in chat. Like, I get you love the tower, but don't spam. So I'll try it like this, and if I feel like I die because my black hole went down, I may swap it back around, and we'll just have to see how that goes. I've not got enough coins to spend into anything else really. But I think that's everything. Cards are correct. Oh, I always forget to double check. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So, we've got some great news. Oh, yeah, that's something else that I was going to go over before I run. It's up here, isn't it? Information. I'm at 1.765 times gem rush efficiency. And with that update, I am so tempted to look at like some of the ones which I just completely ignored, which have short timers. So, for example, I mean, not cash bonus, I'll take for, I think it's cash per wave. How many levels is there in this? 99, no. Interest is one that's, no, it's not, it's max interest. See, I can't remember. It's got 3 levels. If I max that out, I'll get a gem increase. Like proficiency. Recovery package amount, there's only 20 levels. Recovery package max, 20 levels. So like all these ones which are fairly quick to max out. I don't even know why my recovery package chance isn't maxed. I thought that was. I'm gonna save that. I need to do that at some point. Like, all these ones which are short suddenly have more value to them. Like, my recharge nuke, I need to get this done anyway. The fact that it gives me a benefit when I gold box it, definitely need to look at doing that. There's one level left on this, might as well get that done. Double death rate is 30 levels, it's going to take a little while, but it's a short lab, so it's just these ones which are like short labs. Maybe they are worth just pushing out it's when I have the availability. Obviously, this one would be a great one to finish off, but it's a very long lab. I wasn't going to bother with burn stacks, but it's only 5 levels, so maybe that's worth it for the gem bonus. I need to finish off the last level of this, so again, that's going to be another one that's worth it. But that's the thing. There's nothing that I would take out right now just to finish something off quickly. My lab coin discount, unfortunately, is going to be in there for a while. But once that's maxed out, everything will be great. So I am going to go into all 3 tournaments. So to clarify, this one is Legends. I can't believe that's just timed out as I was doing that. So I'll just click on this one to stop this one from timing out. Gold, and I believe this one is gold as well. So Legends, gold, and gold. So let's go. Thorns Resist is the only one that I really need to worry about. At least I'm not in gold, because there's a fast ultimate in gold. So pop that, and then oops, try not to do that. I was trying to change over to, so you can't see what I'm clicking on my baby EHP tower, but basically all I click on is like enemy attack level skips, max recovery, and then I go over to health, basically. I did just realise I forgot to spend my 858 million on that one, but hey. So, 95.2. Do I really only get 0.2 out of that? Or is it meant to be at 90, so I'm getting 5.2 out of that? I don't know. I don't know what it's meant to be at, that's the problem. All I know is I get bonuses for having battle. Oh, actually, that's a point. So enemy movement speed is obviously reduced. That's not reduced. That's not changed. That has changed. And skip reduction multiplier has changed. Energy shield down has not changed. So it's nice to have a few different, like, little changes to the reductions, right? Because obviously the people at proper, like, top high end already have this, so I'm just catching up a little bit. Hopefully I get to like the end to top 15. Probably got a bad bracket again, but I did want to join the bracket that I joined last time. Like, it was 2 AM for where I am, so I was thinking if I'm awake I'll join it, but I fell asleep, plus I was mid-run anyway. Yeah, my econ has completely collapsed, unfortunately. Let's buy a card quickly. Oh, nice. I don't think I use it, but nice. Should use it. It's CC. Oh, there's another one that I need to claim further down. There we go. I saw a wall go down and I panicked, but it was the wall over on this side. I think I should probably go increase my health. Oh, something that I really can't believe. I'm gonna show it off just because I can. So this side, I have just pulled project funding, and that's on my baby EHP, right? And over here, I have Sharp Fortitude twice, so I can technically get that up to Mythic. This one's not got Sharp Fortitude whatsoever. I do not have project funding on here. I do not have Dimcore. Like, my glass cannon tower is getting EHP modules, and my baby EHP tower is getting glass cannon modules. I don't know why this is happening, but it's happening. So RNG just doesn't like my baby accounts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just getting like the 0.8 increase. I forgot how quickly this levels up. It is going to be an issue. Because it's what? At 8% already. I am actually going to struggle due to the battle condition. It would be nice if that was reflected in my thorn damage here, so I could see what it actually is, but I can understand why they haven't. It would confuse people, potentially. I just like to see like how it's affecting me, right? And then I just want to do some quick maths to calculator. I'm going to do it on a calculator because then I can show it off better. And I didn't think of that. I'll fix that in one moment. Right. So, I do 25% damage with my smite. So, I just want to work out how much tanking that can make. Because it's basically every 6% damage I deal, I can get 10% damage reduction. So I need to... Is it 41% if I'm doing it right? I've just forgotten how to... Times that by 25 to that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 41% damage reduction I can get up to, so I can still get more out of my lab right now. It's only at 30. Not mean to press that. Was yeah. No, that's not the bit I wanted. I wanted smite. So yeah, 25 times 100, so that goes, well, 0.25, sorry, which goes to 25%. At least with it being at 25% as well, the like smallest of the scatter children just get erased. I do want to get my percentage chance up so that it raises it quicker. Boss stats, I do like we finally can check each level rate. So my level reductions is doing great. My chain lightning's not doing much, but that's because they have like 20 times the wave health. So it's not going to do much there, really. It's already down to 76%. I was thinking it's not going to be as bad having thorn damage reduction, but I forgot the like max heat on legends levels up so quickly that it will become an issue. I mean, the bosses are just sitting on my wall for a while, and then my wall is doing a lot of the damage. I do need to see that there's so many things that I need to look at upgrading, but I do have a priority now, at least. So the first thing I'm going to do with all my stones is get up to 0.6 smite. That is my goal, get to 0.6 smite. before moving on to. I will come back to it, but then I'm going to move on to getting extra electrons, and then my masteries will probably be back at the point where they're important again. But see, at the moment, my econ's not good enough for my masteries because I sacrificed econ massively this week. So if we just go into here, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm currently getting 89 trillion per hour. That's actually the best one that I've got for a while. I just did this to complete a event quest. 80. So we're looking 70 to 80, whereas before we were at like 170. Yeah, 170 trillion. So I've sacrificed 90 trillion per hour. So basically struggling a little bit for econ at the moment, but I went all in focusing on my tournaments. Last tournament, I was 5 waves off keys. When I went to bed, and this will have been like a couple of hours before the end of the tournament, I was 14th, so I thought, I'm in a safe place to get keys. Woke up in the morning, knocked out of having keys. So annoyed. This time I'm not actually expecting to get keys. I mean, look, I'm not even caught up to this guy. I'm assuming I'll need at least 300 waves to comfortably be ready to get keys. I haven't looked at what the averages are yet. I might quickly do that. It's the tower.lol, isn't it? The tower.lol, yeah. Do live progress to see. Live results. Of course, green is number 1. By over 1,000 waves, Jesus. Looking for. Oh, is it live placement analysis? No, it's live bracket analysis. There we go. So to get top 15 currently, it's saying 200 to 400 waves on average. The big like put out. So if I'm lucky, 199 waves will get me to. But no, I need to be basically getting to 300 to 400. Basically, looking at that. I meant to show off the progress on my Mimic, but I don't think I did. Just whilst we're waiting. So I have printed off the top of it and airbrushed it. Just to confirm, this isn't my own design. Ow. It's Alex Banfield's. Got his logo on the bottom, but it's hard to see. I haven't sprayed the bottom properly. I just wanted it to be black so that it, because like that part's not so important really. I just didn't want it to be like grey if people pick it up, right? Or unpainted. So I put like some covering. Also, my airbrush is a very cheap one, so it was a bit of a like that was the last bit that I spray painted, and it was getting on to over an hour of spray painting for that. So I was just like, nah, we're done. Yeah, I kind of have to pay attention to how I die. Like, if I die in one hit rather than niggly bits, it means my black hole did go down, and we'll have to look at swapping over. But I'm embarrassed that I didn't realize I haven't completed my recovery package chance lab. I think that should have been maxed already. Because that will make a difference. Because what, my package chance is 81.45. If I finish that off, it can be like at 83. Like, it's will make a difference having that a little bit higher. Sorry, just biting the side of my nail because it was splitting up like Black Swan. 61.6. 69 level reduction is really helpful. I do like the fact that I can look back at the last few bosses and see. Yeah, I was lucky with the amount of level reductions there. That's sat at 4th, but probably won't stay there. Oh yeah. Also didn't change to. Don't even change over. See. Still keep forgetting to spend the money on that one. This is a quieter stream than normal. I know I started streaming half an hour earlier than last time, but like usually I stream around 9 o'clock and I get quite a lot of people talking actually. Like not a lot of people joining, but like I usually get 4 or 5 people talking to me constantly. Strange to me, but I guess you get quiet ones. What can you do? Friday's going to be a busy one, but it's not going to be this early. It'll be later, like 12 hours later. Or, yeah, I'll put it at 8 p.m. I'll best schedule that one in as well, actually. I'll schedule that after this stream. level reductions are definitely doing a lot of the damage. I was thinking probably worth me moving over to the death penalty, even though. So I'm currently using this for the increased bounce shot range for lightning, but it may be worth it to have death penalty. But I was also thinking having multi-shot rapid fire. Attack speed needs to be higher, and rapid fire chance for hitting the boss more for getting the extra level reductions. But then death penalty might be more worth it as well for just erasing the boss rather than having a higher amount of chain lightnings going about. Because chain lightnings aren't exactly that important against bosses. Right, so I'm down to 59% of normal damage with thorns, which is a bit annoying, but still not too bad. Not sure what the maths is though, really, because 2% of 50 is 1. Is that 55? Or meant to be at 55? Like, it's level 42, which is weird. Well, I guess that's the question. What level is Thorn Resistance at max heat 200 on Legends? The ultimate question. How is only at 2.94 times? I think that's where my biggest struggle comes in. The actual increasing to my health with my tournaments. One thing that I forgot to mention, and it's probably not going to be correct today because of doing my tournaments, but I'm also at 5 times speed on 3 labs now, which is nice progress to see because I'd been quite stagnant with it beforehand. Have I got a notification? Or is it just... I don't know why I'm tired, like I've just woke up this morning, but arguably it's not why I'm tired. Right, I need to pay attention on this. Once it gets to 60, I need to hit demon mode. Like, I need to hit demon mode just before the boss comes in. I'm happy I actually max out my enemy attack level skips. Like, that's progress in itself. So I know Kamusta, that is... How are you? So I'm good, thanks. Mustaka. I don't know what Diha Bai is. Stand by. Right, I need to pay attention to this. I think I should really stream these at 9 because literally just after 9. Ah, no, I didn't pop it. I could have got those extra waves. Was hoping you'd be in T12 plus, so I get some hints. That's Champions, isn't it? Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not in Champions. Apologies. Why is bro? Ah, okay. Nice to know. Yeah, como está cá Egypte? Workshop enhancement. Not important. Right, so. Yeah, unfortunately, say unfortunately, it's good for me. Well, unfortunately for you, I've been in Legends for 4 tournaments in a row now. I don't think I'm going back to Champions. Currently sat at 13th. I'm happy with that. Hopefully I'm going a bit higher than 262. So you're running, best of luck. Thanks, Taylor. Yeah, I'm just conscious of the thorn resistance is going to make my run shorter, but it seems like that's not going to be the case. What am I even doing with these? Am I just working on this? I think I am. I think I'm going to save up and see if I can get the... Well, I have to get 2 weapons. With a bit of luck, today will be my first keys day. And I am full EHP, but it's a bit of a weird... yeah, how are you doing? I might say that to my my brother-in-law, see what he says. Just quickly checking a message from my wife, actually. She's at work safe. Brilliant. I should really pay attention just in case things go south in seconds. Notes. Oops, sorry, I just hit my mic. So yeah, I think I definitely will stick to 9 o'clock streams because I tried streaming from 8:30 and it was a little quieter than usual. And then, as I said, like we've hit 9 o'clock and then suddenly more people in. Yeah, so just trying to figure out some maths on here. I'm at a comfortable place. It just depends if I'm in a good bracket now. Currently, how many people haven't run? 2 haven't run. But there's people that are probably still running that may be running a bit slower than I am. Yeah, it definitely ramps up after 10th place. Like, Jesus. Should I try and run this again? Because just because I only... What do I get for 70? So any 5 stones, it's not really worth it. I'll just run that as there. Surprised this gold tournament's still going. I do like... yeah, so that's what I was saying about before. I don't know why that one's not dying. Why am I pushing that back so far and it not dying? What is going on? Sir, are you okay? There we go. That was weird. Yeah, so I do like the fact that I've just done something stupid. I'm going to ignore that because you couldn't see the clicks that I was making on my left screen. I was just increasing the damage on my baby HP. But yeah, so I will get round to what I was saying originally. It is weird Chain Lightning being like an integral part of my EHP build, but it actually is. So I love that it just melts the Scatter Children, makes it so much easier. So basically I'm using Smite, which is currently at level 4. I need it up to level 9, 10. I think it's level 10 that I need to be, actually, yeah. So basically it does current wave HP damage to them, guaranteed. So it does a guaranteed amount of damage. I don't need to try and keep its damage relevant. So it will never kill them. It just does enough damage for Chain Thunder to do damage reduction. So they deal less damage to me because Smite is dealing damage to them. The new update, I do like it, but also it annoys me. Wallet Warriors are getting more. I do like the announcement of... I mean, again, it's... Glass Cannon are going to get an extra buff. Because of the announcement that we're finally getting a third Guardian slot. Which is obviously already here. Just need to save up for it. But they announced the new chip's going to be a ranged chip. So it increases range for glass cannons. But oh yeah, I need to pay attention here. So I like it, but I don't like it at the same time. Like, there's nothing that I say that they've added that I would say is bad. I just watched that happen. That boss just completely walked through my armor, no joke. But then I am at 320 waves now. 400 is where I want to be. Hey, All Clouded, thank you. I'm doing well. I think I should be pulling these today. Touch wood. It would be nice to get a little bit of good luck. I say that because like I had a bit of bad luck. Not going to focus, I don't think. Yeah, kind of took a gouge out of my finger, being an idiot. So I say I should be getting keys today. There's no guarantee. Just waiting for this boss to die before I go off the screen. So I'm currently sat at 11th with 331 waves. The reason that I think I should get keys is I'll refresh it to make sure it hasn't changed. I know it's early in the day anyway, so things will change. But if we look at the tower.lol, I want to do this where I'm not dying. It's saying 200 to 399 waves is good for top 15, which is keys. So if I can get up to 400, I'll be happy. Yeah, towering too hard. Cut my finger. I was sorting out my backyard, but yeah, just the tower that did it. Yeah, so my problem is though, so basically I decided to go all in with tournaments. I want to start getting keys because I feel like the key sort of thing is going to be more of an benefit to me. But my econ has gone, so I was getting 161 to like 175 trillion per hour. Now I get 90 trillion on a good run, 82 trillion. So like it's definitely a sacrifice. I can't run my mastery research anymore, like labs, but at least I'm doing well in my tournaments, and my econ can come back, right? It'll be slow progress to get it back though, because it's literally just one change that took more than half my econ, which is scary. I'm going to slow my game down a little bit, just whilst I go. Yeah, it's here. So it's literally my golden bot. So I went to flame bot with 95% damage reduction, 5-second cooldown. Ideally, the range does need to go up a little bit, but there's no rush on that really. It's still getting good coverage. But yeah, so my golden bot is basically down to ×3 bonus and range of 39 meters. Still synced at least, but like that has took more than half. Like, golden bot is very much underrated for how much bonus it gives you, I think. Right, we've just gone to 350, so we're at 52%. Right, okay, so it's not too bad. It is sat heating up on my wall a bit too much for my liking, but not really much else I can do about that, is there? Oh, my second wind hasn't procced. Oh, I was like, oh, my second wind hasn't procced. Because of what? Oh, okay. Still hasn't procced. Oh, I went down to tier 11, didn't I? I was like, I'm still on tier 12. How is that a thing? I went down to an easier. Yeah. I'm surprised my glass cannon's still going. 277 waves. Oh, Jesus. That was a big hit. I've got to pay attention here. I think that's just... It was a hit without damage reduction on it. Yeah, I definitely need to be getting more level reductions off these. So, what? 364. Ideally, I want to get above 400. That's my goal, 400 waves. I'm not sure if I'm going to get there, having seen that I took half my life damage from one hit from something. I think it was from a boss without damage reduction, because that one barely scratched me. How many enemy attack? 62 levels, okay. I guess that's another reason for like crowd control as well, isn't it? So the longer they take to get to you, the more likely they are to get hit by the damage reduction. Scatters are really not that much of a problem anymore. Used to be when I got a scatter, I had to panic. Yeah, so it basically, because the children don't get the damage reduction, do they? Like when that did a chunk of damage, but I think that's just because the damage reduction hadn't hit them since they went to smaller. But yeah, I love watching that just gone. Yeah, it is. Jesus Christ, no, fuck's sake, my mouse seemed to freeze. I go. That's annoying. It seemed to just jutter as I was trying to get there. But that said, what's this player's best? Yeah, they're probably going to push up past me. We're currently sat rank 11. Thank you, All Clouded. I mean, I still did really well. I may be able to get a few more extra waves there. Should I try and do another tier 19 run? I do unlock a research when I get to 100. Shall we try tier 19, see how it goes? Yeah, we'll try a tier 19 run, see how we do. I believe I still lose my second wind. wave 1. Oh my god, I've not lost my second wind yet. This is the first time running tier 19 that I have not used second wind first wave. Usually I've been using my second wind, so that's nice to see that I actually managed to survive. That being said, my black hole did go back down. I thought I was about to use it there. That would have been a bit funny if that had happened, actually. My god, can I please stop losing my black hole? But I was at ×3 speed. Oh yeah, so what's everyone else's thoughts on the new update as well? I gave my thoughts. Although one thing that I forgot to mention is I do like the fact that they increased the amount of gems you get because of inflation. I think that's really nice of them to do. They didn't have to do that. They could have just been like, yeah, so what? That's just how the world works. Literally, they could have just been, that's how the world works. Sucks, it costs so much. But they didn't. They were like, you know what? We'll give you more gems for your money. Although technically it's the same amount of gems as it cost you originally, right? Or same as it was beforehand. That makes sense. Rather than just getting less for the more money. So there's two things that I do for work. I say there's two things. Technically, I do YouTube. I earn a little bit off it, not enough, unfortunately. But I have a degree in technical games development, and I did want to get into the games industry, but unfortunately, there's just not enough jobs to go around in the game industry right now, to put it simply. So I currently work in insurance just so that I can pay the bills. But I do mean to get into the games industry when I get the opportunity. I'm currently working on my own projects anyway. I don't know what you do for work, actually. Either. What do you do for work? I'm actually really impressed. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm actually really impressed with how I'm doing at the moment. Like, I know I didn't use my second wind first wave, but I kind of expected one of the bosses after, like, straight after was going to use it up. It's going to show like you have to move to different countries to work for studios. It depends. So it's a case of it can be like if I was willing to move to. Forgotten the name of the place now. Above me. But yeah, so basically, there's a few countries in Asia anyway, where there's massive boom in the game industry, and you'd be able to get a job there. But I do not have the availability to move around. Like I'd be able to move around the UK where I live, no problem, and work. But I mean, with the game industry, they're also a little bit more lax with work from home. A lot of companies, so you could work from abroad. You work in the abattoirs, manage a team of 120 on 2 shifts. Damn. Impressive. I'm just going to nuke. I'm not even going to wait for that mess to happen. I was hoping for a bit of better luck on the boss that came in there, fleet even, but what can you do? I'm assuming I said it correct. It's the abattoir, isn't it? And that's where you say your team, ethically unalives animals. There's no other way to say that. Well, there is, but I was thinking correct way of saying it for YouTube. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, when I was a kid. Oh my god, it's so foggy outside right now. Anyway, when I was a kid, I used to live on a pig farm because my dad managed 3 pig farms. So very familiar with all that. I think there's more sheep than people in most countries, just people don't realise. There goes my second wind. Oh my god. Why are these fasts suddenly tearing me apart? I think it's just like... I think it's just the damage reduction isn't hitting the fasts quick enough, so they're probably going to kill me before I even get up to wave 91-ish. Hey, good night. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully, I'm going to slow this down a little bit. I'll check to see. Currently still sat at 11th. If I can get 4 keys, I'd be happy, but... Well, I'll be happy with 2 keys. 4 keys would be amazing. But there's 2 people that haven't run, so I'm probably going to end up with 2 keys. Touch wood. I could potentially run again and get... Yeah, I could potentially run again and get like an extra 2... What, it's like 15 waves I'd get extra. I've got to be careful here because I've got to figure out when to... I'll stop clicking on my attack level skips and focusing on clicking the demon mode. I'm going to keep hovering over it this time, rather than clicking all over the place and then like my mouse jutter and miss it. The second I see that wall shatter, I'm popping demon mode. I'm hoping that's going to carry me enough. I'm hoping demon mode will pop the second I see this wall shatter, and I won't die. Because fasts move quick, so it could literally just insta pop my tower straight after my wall dies. Like, I'm a bit worried that I'm accidentally going to just click because of how tense my finger is, but I am not wanting to miss out on getting to the potential of 100 waves. I'm literally locked in right now, staring after that kerfuffle that happened on my tournament. So I'm not even looking at chat, so apologies if people are saying anything. Yeah, my wall's probably going to pop right now, isn't it? Instantly! Ugh, that's the problem with fasts. Literally instant. Bam. I don't even think if I had my nuke. Yeah, I would have got like 99 if that had actually worked. I wanted to be cocky. I should have just popped it when I saw that my wall was about to go down rather than waiting for the animation of it exploding. Yeah, I'm probably going to finish streaming now, to be fair. So, because my tournament's over, yeah, I'm definitely going to be knocked down to 12. 2 people that haven't run, they're going to take over. Ooh. I may be good for keys today. Is there any names that I recognize Pew Pew, but I don't know if I recognize Pew Pew for a different reason. Just seeing if I actually know anyone in here because I didn't actually check. I thought that was CD Cooper for a moment there. There's no names that are ringing a bell, but I could just not be recognizing names. Okay. Right, so really tempted to run like a tier 2, see if I can get up to 4,500. Oh, I just realized. I was like, I'm going to end. I've still got a tournament running. I feel like I could probably get this up to 4,500. The problem is, other than the 100 stones, which obviously is worth it, this is like a damage increase. So really not that bothered by it. Tis 15. Gonna set up to farm again. Farming. Primary, yes. Then I use this as my assist. The extra range for the income. And then I am actually gonna have a look at on attack speed. Don't care about these chances. Multi-shot chance might be worth it. Rapid fire chance is definitely worth it. Multi-shot chance. Don't care about those. Right, yeah. I just want some chances and attack speed. I'm going to take these 2 off, actually. I know. Crazy, but got a plan. I'll take the... at least... no. But to be fair, my damage isn't anything, so I'll kind of want to have chance increases. Keeping bounce shot targets because it is actually... I want the chances, basically. Targets make sense, because that hits more enemies. Guaranteed. Again, I've just been... I need to... Because it starts on the damage page, and one of my baby towers is damage, I always click on the damage stuff. Am I about to, like, absolutely own this tournament? Oh, no. Okay. There's people much higher than me. I was like... How am I doing so damn well? I still have an energy shield up right now. So I want the previous because it has the multi-shot chance of 10%. That's all present and correct, then nothing's going to finish anytime soon, really. The downside of being powerful. No, it's not powerful. Yeah, it's just the downside of later game. All your labs take longer. Yeah, I will continue to stream until my glass cannon's finished its tournament. But obviously, that's not the most important one, is it? I did start farming tier 16, but I was so surprised when I found out there's not even the wave 751. There was another one. What was it? Tier 16. Not here? Oh, okay. Sure, I had a tier 16 where I got to 1,200 waves and still died, and I was like, what the actual is that? Oh no, it was a tier 15. Yeah, tier 15, 1,200 waves, I died. I was just like, okay, I best stick with tier 15 for now. Like the fact that I can still not complete a farming run. Like, what is that? But I'm at 1.18 billion and I keep forgetting. I'm gonna end this run early. Actually end the run helps. Right. Now. Can't even do the enemy attack level skips is so expensive, it's not even funny. So expensive. I'm just gonna pump up my health a lot. Is it sensible? No. Is it useful? Technically. We'll go into tier 5 again and make sure to do the correct thing to start off with. So we are at the point where most likely going to die at this point. Energy shields used up. Probably not going to be back up before 450. And if it is, very lucky, but wouldn't hold my breath. Boss come at 448, but died instantly to chain lightning. Are you on this one? Currently sat 5th, which is good. But I wanted to check this. No, it's not even being Annihilator, which increases super crits. Because that's just how much bad luck I've had with pulling good things. Maybe I'm at the point where this will be helpful. Still feel like they're not coming in every 11 seconds though, right? No, they don't come in quick enough. Realize my music has stopped. It is saying that I've reached the end of the music. Makes sense. There we go. Music's back, guys. You're all welcome. Guys and gals. I usually try and say folks because I feel like that's more inclusive. Because everybody's a folk, in my opinion. I actually got my energy shield back. Okay, nice. I may not like do the best, but I am looking to be very close to top 5. Top 5, is it? Or is it just top 4? It's top 4, isn't it? Yeah, top 4. My Poison Swamp is supposed to be helpful. I don't know if it is. Do we currently have... No, we don't. Right. Want to check, but Chain Lightning's just popping them right now. Good thing, don't get me wrong. I don't really think having this... I mean, it looks pretty. I don't think OA is actually that good for me right now. But, again, options... I can put in the defense thing. That's not going to do anything for me. Guess orb damage reduction. I do have Shockwave, but I feel like it doesn't happen enough for it to be useful, right? And my OA is currently Mythic. Being Annihilator, awesome. Ooh, Death Penalty, okay. Anyway, it's Havocbringer, fuck's sake. Learn what they look like. Not enough. Where's my Havocbringer? I just got a Havocbringer as well, didn't I? Don't want to accidentally... Doesn't matter. I'll mess around with them at another time. Oh my god. Wasting my own time there. Good thing that I noticed now, though. I just have the logins now, don't I? Oh, and click 2 more gems. Right, so that boss got all the way through. Poison Swamp is doing more than Chain Lightning. On ones that get past my Chain Lightning. I think it's if... Not Smite. If... Shock happens... Oh, but Shock's only doing like 1.3 times. I don't know. Math is mathing. Leave it as math is mathing. Okay, I got an itchy nose. How are we doing now? Not getting top 4. Someone just flew by and up to 509. I am surprised that the one that's going the longest is my Glass Cannon. Obviously, it's in a lower tournament than my main. Don't get me wrong, but this tournament, like, damage is insane. Don't have enough, do I? I need to look at increasing my econ. But currently, I'm just kind of pumping into my Poison Swamp to get ridiculously high damage. Obviously, my health does increase throughout because it's just not worth not having re-ups on. But it's still definitely Glass Cannon. Like, I've got 6.29k health. They do 854 million damage. Poison Swamp must have finished it off. Yeah, I need to pay attention to see how it works. I want to see them hit the Poison Swamp and see how well my Poison Swamp does, like, chunk of damage. I mean, one of them it literally deleted. I saw that. Like, I saw it did so much more damage compared to Chain Lightning. I didn't see it happen. We broke 500 waves, which is good. How often is the boss? Every 8 waves. Okay. The next wave. I mean, that one was just annihilated anyway. I feel like Poison Swamp is protecting me a lot from the fasts. Like, the fasts are coming in, but just deleting against Poison Swamp. Until Poison Swamp no longer outscales, that's when it'll make a difference. But I do feel like Poison Swamp is just going nope for them. I think that's why I'm doing so well, actually. My Poison Swamp is out damaging. If you look, it does look like they're coming all the way in and then just vanishing. Like, they're not exploding. A few of them are exploding out here, don't get me wrong. But I feel like most of them are just being vaporized. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, I really can't complain. My glass cannon is annihilating. Even if I don't get into the top 4, right? I'm definitely top 5. Unless someone hasn't run. Okay, yeah, someone hasn't run, but they're not a concern. I'm top 5. See, my question now is it worth going to a second Poison Swamp? It doesn't have to be perma, just if there's a second one that turns up every so often. That doubles the damage from Poison Swamp. There's a reason why I said it doesn't have to be perma, because I know you can get to perma, but that's a hell of a lot of investment and min-maxing. I am. You know, I thought I was no longer going to be doing like these 3-hour long live streams for my tournaments. My glass cannon may be changing that. But that being said, doesn't have interest sprint on at the moment, does it? No. I think I might start saving up cards, like to increase my cards, and just try and get it so that I know obviously a 60 wave speed boost isn't going to do much or something like that. I don't know where it's at the moment, but you know, it saves a little bit of time. So I'm definitely at the point where speeding the runs up is going to be more important. Back to having my energy shield up again. My phone's finished it off. Poison Swamp didn't do that much damage compared to Chain Lightning this time, so I don't know. Maybe I got fluky on the one where Poison Swamp did more damage. Wait, is there a... So I should be dying any boss soon. Because that boss hit me. See, I was thinking, and then my thinking changed. I like saying stuff like that. No, so I was thinking that like my Poison Swamp is getting better than my Chain Lightning, but looking at my Poison Swamp worse than Chain Lightning. My Chain Lightning unalived before Plasma Cannon hit. Poison Swamp did barely anything. Poison Swamp did 25% here. Does Poison Swamp have like a crit chance where it can do a crit, maybe? It doesn't make sense that Poison Swamp is either doing next to nothing or doing massive chunks. Well, I'm up to 4th. So I guess this person's run is done. But they've managed to get to Platinum before, so don't know if their run's done. Circuit requirement. We just wait until I die. There we go. 560. Apparently I'm back down to... Oh, okay, so their run hadn't finished. Or has it just gone back over? I think it just went back over. So I'm either 5th or 4th. We'll see. That's not bad at all, really. I mean, my best is tier 13, wave 50, so... Not bad at all, really. Currently trying to do tier 11, but it's not going well. I still haven't got tier 1 up to 4,500. It's insane. I might try. Do I just pump into damage a bit? Yeah. Literally all I do with my money is like pump into damage, pump into damage. We'll stay on the push, we won't be on farm. And then let's see how we do. When to do 6 over there. In theory, it would actually make more sense to click into my enemy health level skips to start off with. Really nothing invested in there at the moment. Slow progress, you know? So yeah, anyway, that's going to be the end of the stream. Thank you all for watching, and thank you for those people that like watch afterwards as well. Gonna stream again on Friday. It's gonna be the giveaway for normal people that have like left messages on the giveaway. I'm just double checking because as far as I'm aware, it's just going to be the normal one. It's not going to be the memberships one because yeah. So oh, I've had a random spike in. A lot of people have been watching some of my old Black Desert videos, which is funny. But yeah, no, what I was checking is memberships. We're still at 3 memberships, so there's Mashed Potato Johnson, QC Sando, and Night Animal. We need 2 more memberships before the stream on Friday to be able to give away a stone pack to channel members. Yeah, thank you. Hoping that I'll get my first keys. I'll double check to see where I'm sat at now. I have lost one rank, and there's still those two to run. So we'll see. I can potentially, if they've just sat at 380, if they're both just 380s, I could jump above them and become 10th, but obviously I'll get knocked down. So I didn't activate my nuke or my... Yeah, I probably beat them, if needs be. I may do another run later. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll speak to you later. Ciao for now. Click the wrong one. Cheers.